we need to talk. If you've ever been the victim and felt shame and guilt, so much so that maybe you didn't even report what happened to you, you were too ashamed and embarrassed to even report it or talk to your friends about it so you can kind of try to get some kind of connection, support, your bearing straight, you need to understand you were set up for this by that predator, okay? Feeling shame, guilt, feeling like you're stupid, like you're going insane, second guessing yourself, that's part of their whole MO, guys. That's how these predators operate. I decided I need to talk about this because I made a video about being taken advantage of by that handyman, and I did accept some of the blame because I should have seen the red flags, but this guy knew what he was doing right out of the gate, okay? In my comments, though, I was reading on that video about another woman who shared that she needed her house painted. She lived alone, and she paid a guy $5,000 to paint her house, and he asked her if he could store some of his equipment, and she tried to be nice. It was like, yeah, sure. She gave him the code to her garage, so he had access. Well, the creep, he didn't paint her house, stole her $5,000 and stole all the tools, some of which I believe she said was her deceased husband's really expensive, good tools. And then on top of that, she expressed that she felt ashamed and embarrassed that she did this. No, you're a good, trusting human being. We're designed to be that way because we need each other to survive. This world is whacked and we're getting whacked, okay? We're now feeling guilty and shameful and like we're going insane, second or guessing ourselves. And what's even worse on top of that, in the comments, another person, I believe it was a guy, doesn't even matter, another person said, I would be ashamed to admit that. It made my head explode. And I said, I got to talk about this. This is some serious BS, some gaslighting, okay? These predators, whether they be R-word people, you know what I'm saying? Can't say it on YouTube. The SA stuff, they're stealing from you. The scammers out there, the relationship predators, all of it. They know how to manipulate the hell out of you and exploit your decency and humanity. Don't lose that humanity, guys. It's all that we have. Yes, you have to be more alert and skeptical and on your toes. It's a crazy world, but you do not need to feel guilt, shame, and keep these secrets. It's only going to make your soul and everything sicker. You're not going to heal from what happened to you if you've been the victim of any of this crap and the victim of narcissists. You know what that hell is like, and you need to understand these are people that are sick, sociopaths. They're in a feral state, and they know exactly how to hone in and exploit you, gaslight you, and set you up for this whole thing of being afraid and ashamed, embarrassed, so that you don't report the crimes and they can continue on your way doing this stuff. It's primal to them. Just like this guy here, I'm not being funny, but he knows exactly what to do. He's an animal. He knows what to do if he wants to get cookies. I was going to go out by myself and go for a hike. He was not having it. He gave me the eyes. He looked at me in a certain way. He made a little noise. This is the relationship over thousands of years. He knows how to work me. It's okay. I'm open to it. But these predators, they've got those same primal instincts, and they work. They work for a reason because we're human beings and we're wired that way. The same way that when he gives me the looks and the stuff, yeah, he's going to get what he's asking for. He knows what to do. These relationships have gone for thousands of years. And it's the same thing with these predators, except in a sick way. Okay, my dog's not sick. But it's really important. I wanted to get the message out there. If you've ever been a victim of any of this stuff, dear God, don't make yourself a victim on another level by keeping the shame, holding it all in, not telling anybody, not filing the reports if you have to, and getting these scumbag creeps hopefully locked up, punished, whatever it is they deserve. All right. I just had to get that message out there and say this, because when I read the comment, it got me down a whole rabbit hole thinking of what people are dealing with, and it kind of made me sick. So hang in there, guys. We're all in this world together. We're human beings. We're wired, you know, all kind of the certain way. And that's how these things can happen to any of us. All right. Take good care of yourselves out there. Get outside, touch some grass. Thank you for being here. I love y'all. Nugget sends his love too. Thank you.